What's up everybody, Steven Z Killer here. It's time to bring you a new reaction video. But before that, 75% of you guys watching right now are not subscribed. This means two things. You're either brand new to the channel or returning. And I do hope that this video gets you to hit that subscribe button today. Last year, we didn't hit our goal of 400,000 subscribers by the end of 2024. We almost got there, and we were so close to 100,000 new subscribers in that year. But I still need more people to join and subscribe to get my channel to hit 1 million subscribers. This upcoming year, the new goal is 500,000 subscribers, and I need you to hit that subscribe button today so we can hit it this year. I know we can do it. What's up everybody, Steven Z Killer here for another reaction. Now today we're checking out some more Pokemon goodness, and this involves Nuzlocke. If you guys have no idea what the Nuzlocke is or anything like that, just know it just makes games well, not games, I should say Pokemon in general, a little bit more of a challenge for some longtime fans who want more than just a standard game. But basically, if a Pokemon faints in-game, it's actually considered now dead. And there's other rules and stuff like that people do, like the first encounter at any grass you walk into and on a new route, that is the only mon you can catch. So if you're not able to catch it, that's it. You're done. No more Pokemon can be caught in that route, only the first one you see. And a few other things here and there. There's people who do a little extra rules with like the names of Pokemon, like items, and there's other things that have been made based off of the Nuzlocke stuff that are similar but add a little bit more of a competition, like such as cage locks, soul links, and much more. So today we're checking out a channel I have watched in the past. Hey, thank you for subscribing, Kenny. TheOdd1sOut. So I've seen this channel in the past. I think I may have reacted to at least one or two of the videos from this channel before, but if you guys have seen my reactions, you guys know I have watched I think a few of Jaden Animation's like Pokemon videos. I don't know if I've watched all of them, but I know I've watched a few. This channel is very similar to Jaden Animation when it comes to storytelling and a bunch of other stuff with their animations and all that good stuff. And just like Jaden, I'm going to say this right now. I'm kind of happy because the Odd Ones are trying their own first ever Nuzlocke, which I absolutely love Nuzlocke stuff. I've been watching it for years. It got me kind of back into Pokemon. On my second channel right now, I've done somewhat Nuzlocke series with my friends known as Cage Locks. I haven't done a Soul Link, I think, over there yet, but I've done some stuff like that here on this channel long time ago before the majority of my content was reactions. But a lot of the stuff I just love. So to see someone's first experience at a Nuzlocke is always a fun time. And that's what we're going to be checking out today. So if you guys want to see this yourself without my talking all that stuff, the link for this video will be down below. Show your support today by subscribing like I have. And smash that like button like I just did. This dropped 5 hours ago. Has over 300,000 views. Let's check out his first Nuzlocke experience and enjoy it. Let's go! I'm wondering what game he's starting off with too. Ooh, is he gonna do fire red or leaf green?
A Pokemon Nuzlocke is a set of rules that turn a normal playthrough of Pokemon into a hardcore playthrough of Pokemon. You're only allowed to
And there's even hardcore rules for Nuzlockes too. There's standard Nuzlocke rules, and then there's hardcore, like you can't heal in battle, like you can't use items in general on your Pokemon during battle and stuff like that.
catch the first Pokemon you see per route, and if any of them faint, they actually don't live anymore, and you can never use them again.
They're fucking dead!
The game I will be Nuzlocking will be Pokemon Ruby. Not because I'm copying Jaden, but because Gen 3 is my favorite generation. And
by the way, if there's a Jaden Animation video that's Pokemon related that I have not watched, you guys want me to watch, let me know about it. I don't remember I know I've done at least maybe 2 or 3. I don't know if I haven't watched them all.
And out of the 3 games, Ruby was the one I played as a kid, and...
Okay, out of the 3 games right there, Sapphire was the one I played. I played Sapphire. I didn't get Emerald until much later, but I actually never played Ruby.
Bought with my own money, it was $40. Imagine paying that much for a copy of the game now. Also, full disclosure...
Damn! Did that say 1,000? You know,
imagine paying that much for a copy of the game now.
A sealed copy? Yeah. Yeah, sealed fact. Yeah. All right. Brand new, never opened. I can see that for $1,000+. Yeah. Actually, no joke. Yeah.
Also, full disclosure, I've seen other PokeTubers who have a deep, uncanny knowledge of this game and use calculators to make the best, most optimal plays.
I don't do that shit.
But I'm not quite at that level yet, so I might make choices that some could consider suboptimal.
That makes it more entertaining. I'm just going to say that right now. If you go deep fucking web calculations, like you can calc like Pokemon damage and all that stuff, I don't find that fun. I don't find that fun. I find if you go in and you're trying to figure things out, make mistakes, learn from them, but have fun. And it's also content.
I thought grass was like super effective against water. Why is he super effective against me?
But if you can...
Oh, because of poison makes it neutral.
Forgive me and look past all that.
Although, to be fair, if you go back to my channel and my stuff when I was just starting to get back into Pokemon, I probably would have made the same mistake. That's just something I picked up.
Then let's get out of this truck and start our adventure. Let's see. Someone's already picked Torchic, and when I played this as a kid, I picked Trico. So that means we're left...
Oh, it's not even a randomizer. Okay, there's also... Okay, so he's doing a bare bones Nuzlocke. So what I mean by randomizer, there are ways to literally randomize every Pokemon as your starters, your static encounters, your grass encounters, everything. Instead of a Weedle, you can run into a Groudon. Stuff like that.
With Kipmud. After defeating my rival's Trico, I headed to Oldale Town and caught my first Pokemon that would be joining our team.
And in some senses, and whatnot, standard Pokemon Nuzlocke, like he's doing, can be harder than a randomized Pokemon, because you can get some busted Pokemon early on that could help keep you safe.
Floof the Poochyena. I'm guessing naming Pokemon after pets is very common in Nuzlocks. By the way, this is how Floof's very first fight went.
Oh! Oh! Oh my god.
Hey, do you want to learn how to catch Pokemon? No. I'm good. Well, that's too bad. First, you want to get them weak by throwing tiny rocks at them. Traveling through Route 104, I caught
a Zigzagoon.
Igzy the Zigzagoon. I'm probably not going to train her up or anything, but she will be useful teaching useless HMs too.
Yep.
What's that, Igzy? You have an ability where you pick up random objects? And you picked up a revive? Oh, Igzy.
Hey, that's money for more balls. Just saying.
I can't use these.
That's money for balls!
Wandering through Petalburg Woods, some guy asked me if I'd seen any Pokemon named...
Shroomish!
The main reason Gen 3 is my favorite is because the best Pokemon ever, Breloom, makes his debut in this game. Why, if I found a Shroomish in this forest, I would probably react like this.
This guy was being truthful.
I named Shroomish Goat because...
Alright, so apparently that's his favorite Pokemon. You know, comment down below, what is your favorite Pokemon of all time? Mine is Blastoise. Blastoise has always been my favorite Pokemon.
Because not only is he the greatest of all time, but because I was also working on this other video about goats, so I had a lot of goats on the mind. We made it to Rustboro Town and challenged Roxanne, the Rock-type gym leader, but thankfully we picked the water starter, so, you know, kid 'em up, do your thing. I caught a Tailo on Route 116, and keeping with the naming Pokemon after pets theme, I named him Ari2. Not to spoil anything, but don't get too attached to Ari2, Jaden. We sailed to Juford Town and saw that the second gym was a fighting-type gym, so that meant fighting-type weakness. It was Ari2's time to shine.
He's like actually a higher level. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. He's too high of a level.
Despite being a lower level, we decided to wing it and managed to defeat everyone's Pokemon, only having to tap out at Brawly's Makahuita, which Kidmup mopped the floor with. Hey, when did you start walking on 2 legs, Kidmup? The next HM we learn is this terrible move, Flash. The only thing Flash is good for is lighting up a dark cave that technically isn't even required to progress through the game if you know where you're going. I, however, do not. Currently, Goat is the only one on the team who can learn Flash. But I'm like 80% sure once a Pokemon learns an HM move, they can't unlearn it. So I really don't want to teach this
Depending on what region you are, you can get there is a move a move remover.
tier Pokemon an unforgettable F tier move. Oh boy, an Abra! I bet he can learn Flash. Oh boy, a Zubat! Okay, I'm kind of fudging the rules here.
No! No, don't, no. Oh, no. No, you don't do that. If that was your encounter and then you got a Zubat, you cheated. No.
This Zubat wasn't technically the first Pokemon I saw on this route, but does it even count as an encounter?
Yes, it does. You just throw the ball. When it's Abra, you just chuck the ball and pray.
All you do is look at a Pokemon and then they teleport away.
He fucking cheated!
Excuse me?
Look, I just need this useless Pokemon to learn this unrequired move. Zubat, I'm calling you Mr. Flash and immediately teaching you...
No!
Goat, you can learn Flash. Yay! After clearing out Team Magma from a museum, we were ready to take on Watson, the...
You better not use that Crobat later, because that would definitely be cheating. He already broke the fucking rules!
Electric-type gym leader. Luckily, we picked the water ground starter, so... Kidmup, do your thing. Now what? Do I go here? Here? How did I get here? During my wandering, both the Pokemon I named after pets evolved into bigger versions of themselves, and Goat learned Headbutt.
Can I get rid of Flash?
No!
Hey, lady, I'm kind of lost, so I'm entering random houses and asking NPCs where I should go. Oh, you have harbor mail? I'll trade you that for my coin case. Coin case? You know, for gambling. Gambling? Listen, I don't have a problem. The reason I'm this excited is because one of the prizes you can win at the casino is a Pokemon.
Yes, and that's a static. You can use that.
A Pokemon that may help me build the perfect team. So before
His team is not looking great. It's pretty rough looking, honestly.
I checked what the prizes actually were, I bought 500 coins for a measly 10,000 Pokédollars.
Just TMs? Just dolls? I just wasted a lot of money, didn't I?
Good news though, Goat evolved into his perfect form and learned Mach Punch.
Right.
Eventually, I talked to the right NPC, taught Iggy Rock Smash, and while exploring a
Go back, I gotta see that again. That was perfect.
Right.
Eventually, I talked to the right NPC, taught Iggy Rock Smash, and while exploring a fiery path, I caught my first fire-type Pokemon,
Okay.
Numel.
Let's go, man.
Even though Numels can be found in the desert, have a big hump on their back, and evolve into something called Camerupt, for some reason, I never looked at this Pokemon and thought, camel. I always thought, fire cow. So that's why I named her Cooked Beef. Then, on Route 114, we encountered a Zangoose.
Hello.
I have no clue what this Pokemon does, but it looks way cooler than all the Oddishes and tiny birds I kept running into, so it had to be awesome. Cooked Beef, the 9 levels you have on this goose are more than enough to weaken it. Hit him with an
Oh no.
Oh, please don't.
Oh, I thought it was gonna do slash or something.
Oh!
But it still got the crit. Oh no. The first death! And it's cooked beef.
So,
You can't put it back together. Once it's cut in half, it's fucking dead.
my only fire type died to a quick attack that did 50 damage. Zangoose, or should I say Beef Eater, you can join the team for now, but just know we could have killed you at any point. It was a challenge not to kill you. We headed up a mountain and fought Maxie, the leader of Team Magma, who had his own floof Pokemon, which Goat took care of, and he had his own evolved cooked beef. I sure wish I had one of those on the team. Hey, Beef Eater, why don't you make yourself useful and fight that Crobat? Okay, that's kind of cool. As we headed down the mountain, who did I encounter?
Well, you gave him a 80 attack with stab, HM move, so yeah, that's gonna do really good damage. The only thing better than strength would probably be literally slash for Zangoose.
But
Who's the new Pokemon?
another Numel. Immediately, I abandoned Beefeater to make room for Return of King. Before we take on gym number 4,
Also noted, because he didn't talk about that, you can do Dupe's Claws. If you already own, have or captured a Pokemon or a species of that Pokemon, like if he ran into the evolution of Numel, you could also species it into another encounter.
I think I figured out a way to get Goat to forget the move Flash without having to beat him over the head with a 2x4. A little Pidgey told me that Goat was about to learn a new move at his next level. So, by placing him in the Pokemon daycare and doing some light cardio outside, he'll level up, learn the new move, and forget Flash. And my plan worked like a charm.
Yeah.
It really sucks that this is the only
I did not know about that.
way to get Pokemon to forget an HM move. You'd think they'd have some, I don't know, a move deleter NPC or something. Gosh. Now you'd think that since I picked the water starter, that the fire type gym wouldn't be an issue.
Uh-oh.
But it was. Floof and I quickly learned why biting lava was a bad idea.
Okay.
Thankfully, Kidmup, who I don't know why I didn't send out first, took out both of Flannery's Slugmas with no issue. But then she sent out Torkoal. Even though Kidmup was using a super effective move, he only
The problem is he's not a special attacker.
did this much damage.
He's not a special
Meanwhile,
attacker.
Torkoal's body slams were doing this much damage and paralyzing us. Okay, Goat, I know you're the goat, but you understand why you can't fight a fire turtle, right? RE2, looks like you're up.
Actually, with Mach Punch, you could have taken out that fire type because it's fire and rock, I believe.
Finish her off with a steel whip.
Dude!
RE2! No! What do we do? What do we do?
We knew that was happening at some point.
None of you are great choices.
No, honestly, Mach Punch, and that would have solved it. This with Mach Punch, yes.
What I really need is a turn to heal up Kidmup, but... Hey, Igzy. Are you aware of the concept taking one for the team? Given the dire circumstances...
Hey, I do the same thing. Guess what? I have a code. If I don't care about it, I name it MS. Guess what that stands for? Meat Shield. And I do the same thing.
This felt like the best choice. Sorry, Igzy. With Kidmup healed, we managed to get Torkoal's health really low, but then Kidmup refused to finish the fight because he was, in his words, immobilized by love. Kidmup, I know you're letting this turtle body slam you on purpose, and you're sick for it! Do you really think we have a
He's got a kink!
future together? Okay, Goat, I know this is a fire turtle, but she's mostly using body slams. Could you please punch this turtle's head off without falling in love? We earned our 4th.
Once again, he probably could have saved his HM user from death and used that as a meat shield later. But that being said, he probably didn't realize fighting good against rock.
Gym badge, but it wasn't without some casualties. RE2
I'm
and
actually
Igzy,
curious. Hold
we
up.
wouldn't have made it this far without
It
you.
was Torkoal, right? I'm going
Thanks
to
for
double check.
everything.
Is
We
my
traveled
memory
into a
wrong?
sandstorm where I picked up 2 Pokemon, this fossil, and this weird Pokemon I've never seen before, Baltoy.
Baltoy.
All right, King, my second chance at a fire type. I know this isn't your natural habitat, but why don't we train here in the desert for a bit? Oh, you found a Baltoy.
Oh, no.
I just caught one of those.
I'm wrong. Torkoal is just pure fire. I always thought he was fire and rock. I am an idiot. Why can't I do anything? Okay, I don't know what was going on. What is going on with my computer? Did the power of Torkoal...
I'm not sure what it's...
Stop! The power of Torkoal is too strong. I'm sorry, Torkoal. I misjudged you. Okay.
moves are, though.
But no, it's... God!
So that sentence I mentioned earlier about me being pretty good at Pokemon nowadays, I still make mistakes.
Okay, team. I know everyone is upset this thing shares a species with the Pokemon who blew up King, but it possesses psychic abilities that I believe could be very useful. So please everyone give a warm welcome to King Eater. No one step on it. We headed back to Petalburg City and faced gym number 5, my dad. Also, I brought Odd1ish just in case we had another Igsy type situation. Am I an integral member of the team? You sure are, bud. Despite a few close calls.
Oh yeah, slacking.
Dude!
What was that? Slash? Yeah.
Dude! Dude!
Feint attack? Yeah.
Finish him off. No!
Everyone, including Odd1ish, made it out alive.
Oh my god.
Good thing we have free healthcare. I don't know what I'd do if someone took away my free healthcare. Not right now, Goat. Across the water on Route 118, I caught
What the fuck?
Picklechu the Electrike.
Great.
I don't know, he's electric like Pikachu, and his head kind of looks like pickles, so... Whatever, having an electric type on the team is huge. After inspecting all the Pokemon I had, I figured Mr. Flash's flying poison moves could be useful. So I evolved him into Golbat, and then, here you go, daycare lady. All right, my favorite Pokemon, who wants some ice cream? Gosh, I love you guys. I couldn't ask for a better team right here. At Fort Tree
If he uses that when it's a Crobat, he's cheating!
City, we were ready to take on Winona, the flying type gym leader. Wait, this weird lizard's blocking our path. Kidmup, can you? Oh, cool, you're back on 4 legs again. Also, Picklechu, why are you blue? The only thing that stood between me and Winona was this incredibly hard 2-piece puzzle.
How do I get through this?
This is made for children.
Oh, figured it out.
Picklechu was able to spark Winona's Swellow, and Kidmup, through sheer willpower, tanked all of Alteria's earthquakes, narrowly avoiding death by 8 hit points.
Ooh.
Good work, Kidmup. Picklechu, you know what to do. I found a TM for Ice Beam on an abandoned ship, and King Eater, you can learn Ice Beam? I'm sorry it's taken me this long to realize how awesome of a Pokemon you are. You know, King Eater, with you on the team, I think we'll be okay without a fire.
Something tells me he's gonna lose him soon.
I entered Lily Cove City, and my rival wanted a rematch. Kidmup knocked out her Swellow, no problem, but then she sent out Grovyle. Ooh, I know the perfect matchup for this. King Eater, why don't you
I know it has Ice Beam, but I don't know about that.
show this grass type that new move you learned?
I knew that he was playing it up. I'm like, I don't think he's going to have that Ice Beam for long because he might not survive for long, and I knew it.
Dude! Ah!
If Grovyle crits, he's dead. He doesn't survive a crit.
Are you gonna use the hyper potion? No!
And it was a crit! Was it a
I
crit?
can't
It wasn't even a crit!
believe
Oh!
I
Why
got
is his ass
that
showing?
upset at losing a Pokemon that before this challenge, I had never...
I want to go back. What was the first move he used? Leaf Blade. Oh, that must have been a really low roll then. Like, that must have been the weakest. Okay, so when it comes to Pokemon moves, there is a high roll, a neutral, and a low roll. Like the standard attack, like say, does 40 damage. That's the neutral roll. High roll means they'll do 44 damage. Low roll means they'll do 36 damage as a good estimate. So that being doing not half was a low roll. And I think he did just get the high roll on it. Because that's the only way, unless it was a crit, but it didn't show it was a crit.
Are you gonna use the hyper potion? No! No!
I can't believe I got that upset at losing a Pokemon that before this challenge, I had never even considered playing with. If any members of the Clay Doll lover community are watching, I'm sorry, I didn't know he hated grass. All right, team, we're not fighting any more gyms
He's ground. I believe he's ground type. I could be wrong again, but I think he's ground type.
until each one of you is in peak physical shape. Floof, why haven't you evolved into Hondoom yet? What about this fossil? Is this
What?
fossil any good?
Oh!
We picked the plant one. We got the plant. What about Mr. Flash? Has anyone seen Mr. Flash? Why hasn't that loser evolved yet? Hey, buddy. So listen. We're friends, right? You know, Goat had to stay in the daycare
Yeah, you leave him in the daycare to raise the friendship, but you have to still level it up on your team for the evolving to actually commence.
once. Yeah, it was to forget the move Flash. Look, Mr. Flash, I know I technically shouldn't have even caught you, and I named you after a garbage move I thought you could learn, but I want you to evolve so you can be the best version of you on the team. Don't you want to join the team?
That's cheating!
I have this soothing bell you can hold on to. Welcome to the team, Mr. Flash. With the team
He's cheating!
stronger than ever, I surfed my way to an island that had a Pokemon graveyard and
I don't truly care. It is what it is, but it is definitely technically cheating since he's using that Crobat.
inside a tall building.
If he caught the Crobat and only used it to learn the HM and then disposed of the Crobat by releasing it, but now that he's using it for battle, technically that is cheating.
And for the first time ever, I could actually grieve with the other trainers. That was a great battle, dude. Yeah, it was. Here's some money. So, Kidmup was holding an amulet coin, so you actually owe me 600. We defeated more Team Magma grunts at the top of the tower, and on our way down, I caught what I thought was going to be a super awesome Pokemon, but turned out to be a little disappointing.
Let's go!
My third chance at a fire type, my son, the Vulpix, which I immediately evolved into Ninetales. Why
Oh, that's a bad move. No, you don't do that. That's horrible.
was she a disappointment? I don't
They don't... Ninetales learns nothing. When you evolve Vulpix, you gotta wait until it learns all the moves you need it to.
know. You'd think a fire type would have no problems defeating a Gloom, but alas.
Oh. Damn, just
I'm
holding
not
down
saying
that speed up.
Ninetales is a lame Pokemon. I'm saying mine specifically was. Floof and Kidmup easily cleared the
It could also have had a really bad nature, too.
Psychic Gym with Shadow Ball and Surf, and with that, we just have one more gym before we... Is the sun on fire? So I haven't really been paying attention to the story, and now the legendary Pokemon Groudon is angry. And as much as I would have liked to have Groudon on the team, I never found the Master Ball, so we're not risking it. Oh, hey, Wallace.
Really? Oh, come on.
Oh, you're the water type gym leader? Oh, I hope my fighting grass Pokemon will be okay. No, you don't have to fight the Celio. I'll get Floof to do that. And with our 8th gym badge, we could finally travel through Victory Road and face the Elite Four. Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, dear God, he's got a Gardevoir body pillow. No.
I don't know how you want me to respond to that. This is it. Our final challenge. Each one of you has
To be fair, he hasn't like shown that many honestly big deaths. Like there hasn't been there's been like what, 4 deaths this video? Not terrible.
trained very hard, and as a reward, you'll each be receiving a piece of candy.
You get a candy. You get a candy. You get a candy. You get a candy. You get a candy. And you get a candy. This is it. This is gamer moment to the
Mighty
max.
Anna actually
Kid
made it to the end of this journey. I didn't expect Mighty Anna to make it all the way to the end.
Up and Goat were able to finish off Sydney's Pokemon with their water, ice, and fighting moves, and my 2 dogs, Pikachu and Floof, crunched and bit all of Phoebe's ghost Pokemon. Pikachu might be cursed, though. Against Glacia, my son finally stopped being a disappointment and fire blasted her Glalie. Then I tried to get Goat to drain her Celio, forgetting he didn't like ice.
Oh!
Okay.
Ice and birds, those are his 2 big no-nos. Luckily, Kidmup was able to earthquake the rest of her Pokemon. Now it was time for the 4th member of the Elite Four, Drake. His Altaria was defeated by Kidmup and Floof, but they both took some damage. Against his Flygon, I sent out my son.
Okay, what about Fire Blast? You're green. Ah!
That's dragon and ground. 4 times resistant to fire.
Then Flygon dug a hole in the ground, but by the time he came up, Mr. Flash was waiting for him and took him
That was a smart move.
out with a fly. For Drake's next Flygon, I sent out Goat.
I don't think... 'cause he doesn't like birds, and Flygon's a dragon?
Yeah, Flygon wasn't a bird, but I forgot a very important aspect about dragons.
They have fire!
Give him my dynamic punch.
Although I don't know, does Flygon learn a fire move? I can't think of an actual fire move Flygon could learn
Nope. Okay.
naturally wise. Flamethrower, really? It did not. I would not assume Flygon could learn flamethrower. Okay.
Oh, no! Oh, he knows flamethrower.
Fire and Poison, those are his other 2 no-nos. Instead, Floop and Pikachu crunched Flygon's head off, and then I used Kidmup's last Blizzard on Salamence.
Okay, I'm gonna need this blizzard to hit.
Why Blizzard?
Please?
I understand Blizzard's 4 times effective against elements, but a different ice move like, I don't know, Ice Punch would have been better. Physical attacker and everything. And also, Ice Punch can't miss. Blizzard can.
Yes! Yes!
Okay. You at least made it land, and it did kill. Okay.
We had done it.
Oh my goodness.
We had cleared 4 champions with some very close calls, but we are all still alive. Now it was time to face the 5th member of the Elite Four. What, you didn't know about the secret 5th boss that's in every Pokemon game? We had one more challenger, Steven. Steven sent out a Skarmory, which was the perfect lightning rod for Pikachu. Then Kidmup took out Aggron with Surf, and my son defeated Cradily with Iron Tail. Then Steven sent out a Metagross, and things got messy. I thought Kidmup's Surf would be super effective against this rock with legs. Turns out
It's steel, not rock.
it wasn't.
Phew. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I have an idea.
You gave it Endeavor. Interesting. I understand. Oh, Surf, Blizzard, Earthquake. Okay.
Kidmup, if you can last another hit, that would be amazing. Oh, Hyper Beam!
No!
Kidmup, my starter Pokemon, had been taken out.
Okay,
At least he got Metagross's health low enough that Floof could easily finish them off.
that's it.
Then Steven sent out his own King Eater, which I knew from personal experience they hated getting crunched.
I know this Pokemon. He hates getting crunched.
Because it's a psychic type.
I don't care about your special defense. You're getting crunched. It's probably because the special defense went up.
Floof eventually took down Claydol, even though Steven used a full restore on it 3 separate times,
Of course you were. Stop it!
which I get, man. I'm part of the Claydol lover community too. Next was the last Pokemon we needed to defeat, Armaldo. One hit from its ancient power badly injured Floof, so for this final fight, I sent Goat to finish him off. Goat, because he's so awesome, poisoned Armaldo just by standing next to him, and then promptly sky uppercutted him straight in the jaw, just barely knocking him out. Armaldo was clinging onto life when the unthinkable happened. Armaldo knew a bird move.
Oh, shit! Ah! No! The goat is dead!
Goat had made it so far into our journey, only
It would have been hilarious because it'd been aerialized if it was like decapitated for the animation.
to faint inches away from the finish line. I could have sent out a level
Those are truly heartbreaking deaths. The starter and his favorite mon. Oof.
5 Zigzagoon and still would have won because Armaldo died to poison on the very next turn.
The poison's gonna finish it off! Right?
Motherfucker just wanted to take down your favorite mon with them.
No! No! Not Goat!
By all accounts, Goat had defeated Armaldo, but he didn't make it, and neither did Kidmup. That was my starter and my favorite Pokemon. No, I don't want this trophy. I want Goat and Kidmup. Colleagues, friends, Wally, we gather together to honor 2 of the bravest Pokemon I know.
Those are the harshest losses.
One of them from the humble town of Littleroot, and the other from a patch of grass in Petalburg Woods. Together, they faced gyms, rivals, and a plethora of wild Pokemon. And when the final challenge came, they didn't back down.
This sucks. I hated that.
And that's how my first Nuzlocke went.
And just like that.
Dude. Brew Wumples, dude. Dude. Nothing, dude. Dude! Oh, dude. Stop falling in love. No! Tackle's so bad, dude. Body is lava, dude. Don't give him a chance to recover, dude. Dude!
Okay, that's enough dudes. Anyways, shout out to everyone who helped animate and get this video made and all that stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. Stay tuned for more. Link is in the description once again. Show your support. And of course, if there's other animations on this channel or other ones like Jade Animations you guys want me to react to in the future, you know what to do. Comment down below, post reaction ideas section on the Discord, and I'll see you guys next time. Go check out the video before this one. It might have to do with something Gaslight District related. Go check out that one. And I'll see you guys next time. Till then, later.
In the pixelated world where the gamers unite, there's a name that shines bright, bringing joy to the night. Steven's killer, he's the king of the screen. With his epic playthroughs, he ranks as a meme. Laughing out loud as we watch him explore. From horror to laughter, we can't help but want more. With a heart full of passion, he shares his delight. Steven's killer, take us on another